Well, good evening, everybody. How are we all doing? Everybody have a good evening? Everybody having a good evening? Should probably switch over to just chatting. We are going to paint something tonight. I don't know if it's going to be a single mini or what. This might be a short stream. We'll see. If you can't tell by my voice, if it's as bad as I think it sounds. Yay! Nice, Lurka. Oh. And right on time.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I said you. I didn't say I was. Alright, that's plugged in. There. That's taken care of. Alright. Good. Those are where they're supposed
Well, Lurka. Funny seeing you here.
What?
Lurka and I were talking about you to another streamer.
Oh.
Douche.
Hurts to laugh right now.
Doing alright, waiting for a couple of layers of paint to dry on the Gabo Druid, and then gonna black rim the base, and then slap the base with a wash, and then the job's a good one.
Nice. We're either going to be painting up mini I've had on backlog. It's not. When I say it's been on backlog, it's was technically supposed to be something back in October. And it wasn't actually a Halloween thing, it was just part of a something else. And I just realized I forgot to put my soundproofing up. God damn it, there's always something. Yeah, I'd rather be the soundproofing than something else. God damn
Yeah.
Okay, there. That's working. Playback's good. Alright. Nice thing is I won't be having to worry about the soundproofing. Well, I still will, just to be nice, but in comparison to what it is now,
Mm-hmm.
I won't have to be worrying about it as much soon. In theory. I need to do some tests when I first get in there. Because, yeah, depending on... It's an older place I'm moving into, so I don't know how good the actual insulation is and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can basically have, like, reasonably loud music playing and I can barely hear it unless I'm in the room that's right under me, I'm not gonna have to worry about soundproofing as much, or at least not off the bat. Which means fans can get a little bit more interesting, especially once I get a PC that can handle everything.
What, Nami, when did you add a VR chat channel?
A little while back.
Mm.
What? Why did I add that? I forget. That might be one of those ones. Unless people actually start using it, I'll probably delete that one.
Mm. Well, to be fair, most of my VR chat stuff goes on
One of the picture areas,
the Pillow Fort. Yeah.
Okay. There.
Oh, god damn it.
Alright, let's see here. Camera working. Camo.
Make sure you have blue Twitch Nami turned off.
Technically, that'll only appear most of the time in just chatting, because I use it in just chatting the most.
Still, better safe than sorry.
I already fixed it anyway. The nice thing is, when I know... See, I already know. I already fixed it yesterday. Well, there's no way to tell Fuji to change it, so...
Yeah. And you've got your winged version behind you there.
That's the safe for work. That's the safe for work variant. I already knew.
Ah. Alrighty.
Yeah, my Fuji model, aka my PNG model, is the one that's got the not safe for work variant. I have to pay a little bit extra to get the Vroid version, or have somebody do it for me, which means no matter what, I gotta pay for it. So yeah. Yes, always allow, you piece of shit. I was trying to figure out why my hot cocoa tasted so bad. I'm like, I've been able to taste everything else tonight. And I was like, oh right, I actually just killed off my hot cocoa bin, so I need to buy more. Alright. So technically we have 3 options tonight. I'm going to switch over just... Oh, right, forgot to switch the camera on. Hey, Camo, why aren't you working? Okay, that's working. Why the fuck is it not working?
Wouldn't be a Nami stream without a little bit of scuff.
It wouldn't be a normal VTuber stream without scuff.
Got you $1.
Okay. Thank you for the thank you for that.
Mm.
Was that in the tip jar?
Oh, sugar sticks.
What?
My thingy slipped off my desk.
Ah. Okay, we're gonna delete. Why is it not working? Console capture? Is it gonna work here? I'm sorry, that's stupid. Why did it do that? Yeah, I have some custom audio. I forgot the dollar. Oh, it's a... What's... Why did it do... It's a dollar... I thought the max to do that was just $1.
Do
The sound bit you played. I got you $1.
Well, to be fair, I did throw $3 at you.
Well,
So.
that's why I said it. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that one the max was set to $1. Who knows? Stream Elements might have broken again.
Well, and again, it's Stream Elements. When is it not broken?
Yeah. Well, I have. I think the sounds for the bits and the dollar. Well, the dollar ones are the tip ones are a little weird because you have to set like the amounts and stuff for tipping. But the bits one, I think. The bits one I have like $100 one is. I forget who it is, but it's the demon chick from League of Legends going, "It's so big." Just to be funny.
Yeah.
Because I doubt anybody will ever donate that one. That's the only reason I'll tell you what that one is. The rest of them are kind of funny. Or, well, there's 420 bits.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's an obvious one. There's 69 bits. I think that's...
So you mean this sound?
It's so big. I'm bigger.
I forgot I put that in Discord. I was like, you. I had a panic attack on him. What the fuck are you doing spending money on me?
Well, to be fair,
Yeah. Well, okay. What are you doing spending?
if there is a need,
Yeah. Alright, so
the
we've
way I
got...
was raised.
Yeah. So we've got the option of commission, finishing up, painting these guys real quick, because these are literally just going to be paint them copper, put their blue wash on, base it. Or we've got the officer, which I think she's, funny enough, I think she's supposed to be a proxy. She's supposed to look like the officer from League of Legends. But she's also like supposed to be Gazmini's cyberpunk setting stuff. So I don't really quite know what she's supposed to be a reference to, other than she's just a cyberpunk cop.
Oh, by the way, did you see if you had the swashbuckler Gabo?
1 second, I forget what month she came in. Actually, the funny thing is, I need to download this month's Ronin, because they actually have a really fun signature model for this month. It's this artist girl sitting in... Why am I feedbacking from you?
My headphones are loud. Sorry.
Yeah. So it's a artist girl, and depending on how you want it to be, she's got this really cute default outfit, or she's got a few different options.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Get?
Voice and video.
Where the hell is Ronan? There it is.
I don't know how you're feedbacking into me when I have my output set to my headphones.
What, Lurka? Okay, that's probably from the last 3 or 4 months. So let's look. 30? It's a pirate Gabo?
Did that change anything? Or no?
You're just quieter, but yeah, you're fine. One second. I'm gonna send you the picture directly so I don't have to put it on stream. No, it's of the model you were asking. I just want to make sure it's the right one.
Okay.
This one?
1 second. Turn that back to the default. See if it sounds any different.
Alright. So, do we want...
yeah, I can barely hear myself on stream. Interesting.
Weird. So, this one is going to be painted a little similar to the other one that we did, the test one. They want it all black, but they want more silver, which is what we tried to go for after stream. But I think they also want this more of a glossy black instead of a marble black. So,
yeah.
I bought a little thing to test out. So we can try this on some Abaddon and see if it makes it even glossier.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, I just realized how dirty my camera is, and I don't know where my cleaning stuff went.
Well, to be fair, you could probably use like a washcloth with it.
I could. It's not that bad. It's just when I got something close to it, I saw it. I'm like, oh. Alright, so I have stretched it on for 30 minutes long enough. Let's get a poll going and see what we want to paint first. Fair enough, Lurka.
But yeah, Micah was asking about the what was it, Lurka, that he was asking about? Some kind of Warhammer 40k thing that you were commissioning Nami to do?
Oh, his army. Alright, I'm going to start this poll. We got 3 minutes to decide. I was going to hold that back for 30 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, how did I fucking know she would win? I will watch those polls sometimes, because sometimes I'm just like, really? Because sometimes it's just funny to see how fast you guys vote for something. To be fair, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to paint this up tomorrow, since I have the day off. Because this is going to be quick. It's just going to be painting this metallic, and then giving it a nice silver dry giving it a black wash, then a silver dry brush so it looks silvery. Painting this all black, and then we're going to try that gloss varnish.
Did you DM the thingy to me, or did you... Yes, that's the one, Nami.
Yep, I have it. She's from about September, I think. Yeah, that'd be about right. Alright. I saw one other notification. Let me make sure it's something I can see. Look at. No, I cannot. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I saw it. I'm like, oh, that's nope. All right, so
Wait, why's my... Okay, never mind.
let me go pull up what Gaz painted this as.
Be careful of what you show for Gaz's stuff. Gaz has some
Yeah, I know.
pretty sus stuff.
Gaz minis. Yeah, I know. I'm on their Patreon.
Self-promotion, safe for work art, pillow for
Ooh,
memes and stuff.
they released
announcements,
another.
clips.
Yeah, we might paint that one up later. Although I'm going to need some clear resin for that. Where's this fucking cop? How far back was she? I know you're waiting for me to react to it. I just wanted to see what Gaz did.
Mm-hmm.
Did we not do the vault well? That screams what I would have done. Alright. Okay. Why are... her name is Officer Slade. And she's got like a light... What?
So, and your other cat? Or Smudge, I should say.
It's Smudge. Yeah, this is Officer Slade. Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, you just saw the picture I posted of Smudge.
Well, not the one with the bunny hat on, the one
Yeah.
with the tubes all over the room.
Yeah.
Also, nice socks.
What the fuck did I post? Oh.
I wonder if Shadowfang's gonna show up in chat.
You mean Jabito?
Oh yeah, Jabito.
Or you talking about Nost?
The one that posted VR chat photos back on the 1st.
I don't know, maybe. Okay, so how they have Officer Slade is anywhere where it looks like there would be skin other than her face, which she's got like a face mask thing on. So any of like this what would look like skin on here has like blue latex, and then the rest is like black metal or black armor. So let us see here. Let's see here. She's a cop, so let's go. Lead Belcher. I need a good blue. I'm probably going to default some of the blue I would normally do for that color, which is
I wonder what the name of that Gobbo character is called.
the one I sent you.
Yes.
I think it's
the one where she's got braided hair sticking up like antennae.
Are you talking about the armorer one?
No. Uh, from that meme that I sent you earlier.
How far back did you send it?
Uh, on the 29th of December, the one you sent me.
Directly?
No, in Pillow Fort.
Fuck, she does have a name and I forget what it is. If you go look at his videos and stuff, if you go, I think on his website actually, he has a profile of all like the characters.
Didn't know he had a website.
Yeah, he's got like a whole webcomic thing going on. He's got like a D&D character who's just batshit, who is basically just Carl the alpaca.
Mm.
Carl, that kills people. That Carl. And I do need some skin for like a little part of her face, I think. 'Cause she's wearing gloves, of course. We'll just do the easy game color. Yeah. So what we'll do is we will paint everything that should be metallic lead belcher. We'll leave the gun alone, but we'll paint her outfit with a thin layer of grim black on top of it. And then maybe we'll come back in with a silver dry brush to make the metal pop back through.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of my little trick for doing metallic. We'll leave the
Elysia is the character's name.
Yeah.
I did like their New Year's post. That was pretty dope looking.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Okay, let's start.
Ah, shit. BRB.
Mm-hmm. Before you ask, that was my thumb, not... So yeah, Lurka, how goes building the models? Ooh, nice. It's very good then. Okay. One second. Okay, one second.
Okay. Note to self: make sure the thing's on my desk beforehand. Do 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 boom boom do boom. You okay?
Yeah. I just had a coughing fit.
Mm.
Yeah.
Water.
Oh yeah. It wasn't water. It's just, like I said, I've been fighting what feels like a cold almost.
Mm.
It's not the big C.
Yeah, thankfully.
Well, if it was past my 90 days, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, fuck it, I'll use my 6 days.
Mm.
It's a cold, and it's a head cold, and it's gonna go away once I can get like a couple full nights sleep.
Yeah.
The nice thing is, since I have the day off tomorrow, I still have to be up at 8, but I don't have to go to work. And normally I'd have to go to work at like 6 in the morning, so I'd have to be up by like 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to actually be up at 4:30 tomorrow. I can actually get some sleep. Because as long as I'm in bed by 11, I can get a full 8 hours of sleep, if not a little bit more. Alright, let's get the blue out. We can paint all the body stuff. Well, Yeah, we can always fix it. Actually, this might be better doing it this way. Where we paint everything blue, because then we can go to black wash, was not as bright blue.
Yeah. That's the Lochlarn blue, yeah.
Yep. Well, this blue works great for a lot of applications. This is the thing, it's like I'm always trying to play with more paints, but then it's like one of those things where it's actually, you really just use like 4 or 5 of the same colors and you just wash them differently and they do different things.
Yeah. Also, like, for me, I didn't have a good gray to do, like, a white hair tone.
Mm-hmm.
So what I ended up doing, I ended up buying Dungeon Gray for, like, a mid-tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then the airbrush Regiment Gray.
That's
Because
kind
all
of,
the airbrush... Yeah.
that's kind of a hard one
all
to
the-
answer, Lurka, because they're all kind of about the same red. It's just it's more of a, do you want a pinkish red? Do you want a blood red? Do you want a brownish red? Because I have corn red, Mephiston red. I have it's Wazdaka or whatever it is. Or flat, yeah, Wazdaka or whatever it is. Which I think Wazdaka is the, what you would say is the brightest, because it's similar to this red up here in the corner. But, for contrast-wise, I don't have a lot. Contrast slash speed paints.
Well, pretty much the way I see it,
Did we use
the...
corn red? I think we actually... No, we didn't. We used Blood Angel Red. Blood Angel Red is a contrast paint, because we had to do my metallic trick, Lurka, you have to use a contrast or speed paint, because it has to be something that's already super thin but has enough pigments to stick.
Yeah.
So when
The
you
way I see it, the airbrush paint is just contrast paint, but more opaque.
Yes. That's exactly. I think that's what pretty much happened is people started buying the I think people started buying the airbrush paint when they realized, oh hey, just because it says it's airbrush paint doesn't mean you can't brush it on, and it goes on. I personally think airbrush, what GW did when they came up with contrast is, hey, we're not selling enough airbrush paint. Let's just remarket it and keep airbrush separately because enough people do buy it.
Yeah.
It's like enough people buy it, but not everybody's buying it, so let's just rebrand it. And tell people it's something new, when in reality it's just the same paint. Yeah, I have a blood red. Sorry, I'm trying to get these last marshmallows.
Debatable. Mantis Warriors doesn't seem like an airbrush paint.
Yeah. I think what they did is it's like, okay, let's just take airbrush paint and add more Lamia medium to it. Or something.
Yeah.
They add more of whatever the medium is in airbrush paint to make it more brush friendly.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is, you can basically take a contrast medium and make any GW paint a contrast paint.
Yeah.
And that's when you find out where they got their contrast paint colors from. Because a lot of their contrast paints seem like it's just like, oh hey, this color wasn't really selling well. Let's add the contrast medium to it, and all of a sudden, hey look, it looks different.
I just realized I missed Frosty Fest. Damn it.
You missed Frosty Fest, but you can buy a token. You can apparently buy some kind of ticket or something that gives you free Frosties for a year.
Oh no, I'm talking for Splatoon.
Oh. Yeah, everybody missed Frosty Fest.
Because they didn't, like, say a day. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, for the other problem is, since I work on Saturdays now, it's like I work Saturdays and I work even earlier on Saturdays. It's like, oh, I kind of need to get sleep instead of playing that.
Yeah.
Because then Saturdays and Sundays turn into my Saturday evenings and Sundays turn into my go out and do shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, if depending on what happens tomorrow works out, that'll all change again.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a potential 9 to 5 proper 40 hours, and it's going to be at least a $2 or $3 increase if I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the streams will
Also,
go.
I got Hogwarts Legacy for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Damn good game, despite Rowling being a piece of shit.
Yeah. So how's the Goblin Rebellion?
They're easy enough to juggle.
Oh no, I could tell you what the goblins represent. Because Rowling purposely used a coding from them based off of a certain World War II goblin. So that's why I say, how's the Goblin
If I'm being
Rebellion?
honest, yeah, if I'm being honest, like, one of the characters shot himself in the foot. Yeah, it was a necessary evil, but the dad overreacted.
Mm-hmm. Funny enough, the default color this character has is pink hair.
Of course she does.
Well, I think she's supposed to be Gasmini's interpretation of a League of Legends character.
Fair enough.
Yep. So I'm just gonna be lazy and do the same
Oh,
thing.
that reminds me. Ah, shit.
Hmm.
I need to work on doing the Pokemon mode of Hogwarts Legacy.
Hmm. But yeah, Erica, to answer your question, yeah, we'll do one model and show you what it looks like with blood red on it. To be fair, if I wasn't painting up the police officer, I would probably have painted her up just to show you what it could potentially look like.
Yeah. But yeah, safe to say, Queen's Court's gonna be put on hold until you're feeling better.
Well, yeah. No.
Also, sorry for the belch there.
I didn't hear it.
A new quest available, huh?
Has the Splatoon 2 DLC come out yet, or no? Or did it get delayed?
Who did what now?
The Splatoon DLC, story mode DLC. Did it
Fuck
finally
if I
come?
know.
Same.
It wouldn't surprise me if it did get delayed. And then again, can't remember because the devs of Splatoon don't necessarily answer to Nintendo, but they also don't. Nintendo hasn't said anything.
Well, yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. The Nintendo team, they're a part of Nintendo because they are a Nintendo production team. So they do have to answer to Nintendo. But
yeah, fair enough.
knowing Nintendo, there was probably a DLC coming out around the time they wanted to release it that just made them look bad. So like, oh, we're going to delay it a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, and again, with Nintendo, they have an unobliging habit of shooting themselves in the foot. Oop, hold on. Quick travel point.
Okay, I got that black. Hi, Micah Genuous.
Hey, Micah. What's good, bud? See? Told you he'd show up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speak of the devil, quite literally.
Ooh, very nice. Oh, you're maxing out story mode. Also,
What do you mean?
they were just like, oh, I'm finishing Dark Tide. I'm like, how do you finish Dark Tide? I'm like, oh, yeah, there's... Believe it or not,
They're trying to 100% it.
yeah.
I think.
So there's... In story mode, basically, you become... I don't think you become an Inquisitor. You basically... Yeah, the level cap. Basically, the head Inquisitor is just like, yeah, you're basically a part of us now. Don't worry about it. Sorry if that's a spoiler, Micah. Is it? Yeah, so... basically, you become an Inquisitor, or at least something akin to an Inquisitor. Or at least you're a part of his, like, personal... It's weird with 40k lore.
Well, you should have seen what Micah was painting on stream. He was working on a Tau. I think its name is Farsight, but I could be wrong.
Yes. That is actually one of the Tau models I wanted to paint. Farsight is so Farsight's one of the Farsight's one of the closest characters you could say is probably a good guy in 40k. He for some reason can't be corrupted by He can't be, or he refuses to be corrupted by chaos because they keep trying with him. We don't know how he's been alive for as long as he has been, because he should have been dead about a couple hundred years ago. Most likely, he's probably doing the same thing as Shadow Sun, where Korn is after him something bad. I think Korn or Zinch just gave him this like really powerful sword that he can only use with his mech, and it's trying to corrupt him, but he doesn't get affected by it. Somehow it's weird. Or he refuses to get infected by it. They are trying their fucking hardest to corrupt him, because the minute they can corrupt one Tau, they can corrupt all the Tau.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I said I'm trying to remember how Farsight stays alive, because I know he's been alive for a really long-ass time for his species.
How the hell am I meant to get over there?
I forget, Shadow Sun's kind of implied to be, it's a mixture of cryosleep and doppelgangers. Because the whole ethereal court has to keep up the whole ethereal cast has to keep up this whole thing of just like, yeah, it's a mixture of weird. Farsight's funky. He's cool, but he's funky. Oh, that is also their Supreme Ethereal as well. He isn't it. Is it confirmed he's an AI now? I know people were theorizing that. Snipe, but then you just... Oh, right, that one. Right. Yeah, no, that one. Yeah. As soon as you said, oh, got sniped, I'm like, oh, right, that one. I can tell we're talking about 40k, and Shiny's just like, yeah,
No, I'm trying to focus on how the hell to get over to a quest in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the Tau God is kind of... the Tau have always kind of had... My prediction for what's probably happening is either A, it's Zinch or one of the other Chaos Gods just fucking with them, being like, oh no, I'm the god of the greater good. Surprise, motherfucker. Or, weirdly enough, I could see somehow a Catan Shard doing it. Because Catan Shards, I can picture it being like, well, we tried it once with organics and it...
Oh, right, I forgot you got rid of that command after the incident.
Yep. It's the humans who believe that.
But yeah, Micah, if you want to post what you're working on in Nami's thing, by all means, be glad to have you. Just a heads up, it does get a little spicy.
Oh, okay, that actually makes sense. Humans are causing the fuckery, because of course humans are causing the fuckery. Alright.
Well, and here's the thing, when are humans causing the fuckery? Let's be real.
In 40k? Depends.
Touche.
1 second. Shut. 1 second. There you go. Okay, why is this... Oh, it's because it's not fucking thick enough, that's why. No, the paint did the stupid thing where it acted like it was plugged up. I managed to push it out, but then it just kind of squirted a huge amount out. Damn you, speed paint. Thank you for the follow. Get the fuck out of the tube. I gotta quickly clean this up so I don't lose this paint.
Yee.
All I was trying to do is just make the black paint a little bit thicker.
Oh, hell no.
What?
Why the heck is there a freaking troll guarding a... Alright, I'm about to Ron Weasley this motherfucker.
It's a troll in the dungeon. I thought you should know.
Ha ha ha. Alright. Don't like using that spell, but... Obi! What's up, Fugly?
Yeah, just use Avada Kedavra.
I don't have the spell yet. Oh, dadgummit! I hate fighting trolls so much. Ouch!
It's
You
like
little...
goblins and trolls. That's kind of a natural combination.
Ha ha ha, Nami.
I'm sorry, the fact that you just turned into a balloon around them, though.
Yeah.
Listen, I have to get my jokes in.
Yee. Why do you have so much health?
Yes, fuck you, that's why.
Yes. Thanks, Frick, for dodge rolls.
Where's my oil wash? What? What the fuck? Sorry, let me add you the rolls. Alright, there you go. Ooh, somebody showed me a mini they're making. Nice. Friend of the channel showed us some stuff. Is showing a mini they're making for a character.
Ah. Sweet.
I just realized it's supposed to be an
Roll
energy
down.
weapon, but I don't give a shit.
Mm.
So, Micah, what is your preferred, like... what is your preferred paint brand? Alright, I think there's some gold. There's a yellow star on her forehead, so we'll probably on her hat. So we'll probably do that in a minute.
Well, at least I'm getting experience for this shit.
That's good.
And God will go boom. uh,
Oh, I could have painted this chick up like poison. Damn it.
poison. Oh, right.
Really?
I haven't played Street Fighter in a while, so you'll have to forgive my.
Fair enough.
And Hulk slam this Gabo.
That is not something I'm going to miss. I don't know if
What,
you can
the whole Hulk slam meme?
No. I don't think you can hear it.
Oh, no, because I have stream muted.
One of my... Well, you should still be able to hear it. One of my neighbors lately has been just slamming the door as they leave the building.
Mm.
So every time they leave, my wall shakes because unfortunately my room faces an outside wall. So the entire wall shakes when they shut the door.
Nami, check Discord. I think Micah posted their thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they did yet. Let me look. I gave them both roles.
Mm.
They might still be working. You know, they've got Lovely's Cuties. Let's just be safe and give them mods too. Alright, you should be able to post now, Micah, if you are posting stuff, if you're still here.
I don't have the streaming mod in mode, so I can't tell if he's here or not.
Well, he's there. I meant if he, well. Okay, for what you're talking about, I don't know if there's actually a way to do it with Twitch, where you can see who's in your calls, in your streams.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Like, you can see people who have been in your streams, you just can't see who's in your stream at the exact moment. And there is a little yellow star. Okay. Do we do gold or do we do yellow? Let's do yellow. think we're gonna be lazy and do the covered eye trick.
Yeah.
Well, the little area where you can paint her face, it's either I really hold myself still and get really close to the model, or I give her the glowing eye trick and we're done. You can't even see her face anyway. Alright, we're going to be trying something interesting. I want to try this varnish. Actually, we're going to try both varnishes because I want to try a gloss varnish on the latexy bits.
Well, hello. Oh, why am I following the butterflies? I can't. My gear slots are full. Dang. Have to do more Merlin quests to unlock all my gear slots.
Yeah, I want to see if making the latexy bits makes it look more like latex when we make it glossy.
Mm-hmm.
This will also tell me if I have to do the trick where you paint something gloss. You do 2 layers of gloss, and then put a layer of matte so it actually looks more like what you're going for.
Yeah.
Or at least you're supposed to do that with spray paint. Okay. The fuck? And then for the metallic bits, we're going to do a matte. Except for the gun. Well, she passes the, she passes, she's good enough for tabletop.
Yeah.
That... She's table good, that's all that really matters. We'll see what happens when she's fully dry. I might say otherwise.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We're not going to really know until everything's dry how she's going to actually... Like, we have a general idea.
Oh, that is a big ass cow. Holy crap. There's a Merlin trial there, but I'm in the middle of a quest. Okay, I hear you. Where the f are you?
I'm not out of Agrax Urkshade, it's just I know Agrax also changed its formula, so we're going to be trying Pro Akril's brown wash soon. One second, I'm going to mute again for just a second. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shiny just heard all of what was happening just now. Normally I do not sound or act like this, it just sucks right now.
Yeah.
Keep reading, I have a lot of Star Wars lo-fi for some reason.
Okay, and the point of that pulling that thing was... Okay, good to know that was completely pointless to me for me to pull that all the way over there. It's like... It's like, why would you actively put something that I could pull on when it's not gonna be useful at all?
It's too easy to make that reference. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Shoosh. The Game Grumps rendition of that will always be the better version of that.
That is the Game Grumps.
Oh, right.
Starbomb is Game Grumps.
Yeah, fair enough.
They just come out with a new album whenever they feel like they have enough material.
Yeah, fair play.
To be fair, though, I think the first... there supposedly is a new album, and I think I've heard one song from it. I'm like, oh, yeah. Or at least there's one from like the third album that I had never heard. Danny's doing his own thing. Actually, he's in like 3 bands right now.
Yeah, well, and I know he called NSP done, so
They just came out with a song like a couple months ago.
fair play.
Like recently they came out with a song, so I don't know if NSP is done. I think it's just him and Brian are just doing it whenever they feel like touring for it. But yeah, he's in like 2 or 3 bands right now. One of the bands he's in right now, they were really...
Oh, hell yeah, I got a freaking talent point for that. Sweet!
Alright, how's the gloss looking? Is it going like I was hoping? Alright, can you see the screen, Shiny, or you have it all off?
I can see the screen.
What do we think? Too glossy, or...
Nah, it looks perfectly fine.
Yeah, from this angle, if I got any closer, you could see all the mistakes.
Mm.
Like I said, she's table good. She's not...
Display good.
To be fair, something of this size is not really displayed. To be fair, unless you really want to be anal and do really tiny details and use nothing but your smallest brushes.
Yeah.
Getting her
Well, that's
to...
why I paint 75 mil.
Oh, yeah. Well... So, you can do it with this size mini. You can get them really well detailed. Hell, technically... Titanicus and whatever the new version of Titanicus is. Epic is what I'm thinking of. Which they have a new term for whatever the Titanicus scale is. Imperialis. Is it Imperialis? What fucking version of the game just came out? Because everybody's saying it's Epic. So... Have you ever heard of Epic Scale, Shiny?
No, I haven't.
So, Epic would make this model...
Look tiny.
No. Exact opposite.
Mm.
Epic would make these guys look like tanks.
Mm.
Yeah, these guys would be like Land Raider tanks.
Oh, fair enough.
Actually, these might be more Space Marine, but still. Yeah. Epic is what allows you to play... Is what allowed people to play with, like, the big boy Titans. Because that was the only way you could play with the big boy Titans for a very long time. Like, But... Yeah, you could play with a Warlord Titan. You could play with the Imperator class Titan.
Yeah.
Because Epic was models that were like this size of the Scarabs. And it would allow you to have an entire army. It would allow you to have an entire Titan Legion while still being able to play realistically on a table. Because technically, if you were to play a 2,000 point game nowadays with a Warlord Titan, first off, I think a Warlord Titan is what, like 5,000 points? The size of table you'd have to properly utilize a Warlord Titan is like 3 or 4 tables nowadays.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, one of the reasons why once you have a Warlord Titan, basically you join a Titan club, because those are the only other people who you can play with to use your Titan.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you've got the money to buy a Warlord Titan, the base of this thing starts at like $2,000. It's another $1,000 on top of that for all the add-ons, the head, because you have like 2 or 3 different heads you can use. You have your
Oh, yeah?
yeah, Warlord Titans are dumb.
Yeah.
That's if we ever hit partner or something like that, that would probably be what I would do to celebrate getting partner. Maybe.
Yeah, well, do what you think you want to do.
Listen, we made partner here on Twitch. I don't know. As we got closer, I would let you guys decide, but because I think it would be cool to paint up a Warlord Titan and then I put all 1,000 of my first followers on there, and then like on the head would be like my first whatever subscribers or something like that. If we were going to do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to let this all glue before I glue it up. So we should be actually probably fine to dry it. To glue it. Brain not working right now. But yeah, I don't know. We'd either have to have some really epic community night thing where it's like I make a server for like 1,000 people,
Yeah.
or we'd have to do something like a Warlord Titan level of model.
Yeah.
That ain't new.
Listen here, you little shit. I think
Yeah, you got this, Nami. I have faith that you'll get the partnership.
we are nowhere near close to partner right now. Partner is like 1,000 followers and 75 active viewers. The requirements to get partner, we are nowhere near it, and I'm not one of those people who's gonna go, "Hi guys, don't forget to follow me, and if you really want to help support the Twitch streams, you can subscribe." I'm not gonna be one of those people.
Yeah. The cringe Logan Paul motherfuckers.
There's non-Logan Paul people who do it too. It's just, it's what level are you going for? Are you going for the, oh hey, we've got this subscriber goal going right now. If we hit X number of subscribers before the end of the month, we'll do this cool thing.
Yeah.
Or there's the, hey, don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and all that other fun jazz. Also, don't forget to use our partner, Raid Shadow Legends. I have blocked Raid Shadow Legends every time they try on Stream Elements. It's like, nope, nope. I've seen what you do on YouTube. I really don't want to do what you do on Twitch. The sad part is I've played it. It's a mediocre RPG that has a shit ton of microtransactions that they've kind of gotten rid of since the last I've seen it. But it's just one of those things where there's so many people in other countries who play it that the servers are just stupidly active. Or there's just a lot of active bots.
Yeah. Which is entirely possible.
It's probably a mixture of both. It's probably people getting paid to play it. And active bots. Alright. We're gonna paint these guys up real quick just so we have something to get us into 9 o'clock, and then maybe we'll do like a 40k in 40 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Because if there's anything I can do where I can mute it and look like I'm just really interested in just nodding my head like, mm-hmm. When in reality I'm just doing that. Where the fuck is it? That's Waffle.
Alright, that's the third troll that I've had to fight in this area.
No.
Well, to be fair, they're big and stupid, so
Yep.
they're relatively easy to dodge and throw their shit back at them.
Fair enough. Where is the fucking color I'm looking for? There's a paint I'm looking for now that I don't see, and it's kind of bugging me that I don't... Oh, there it is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head off. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh yeah, it's about time for the pumpkin. Didn't even let me finish the punchline. Alright. Let's paint these little scarabs up so I can at least say we painted 2 minis tonight. Actually, if we're going to be funny, we can say we painted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models if we're counting all 8 of the scarabs. Alright, anybody in chat up for doing anything interesting this weekend? Or is everybody just kind of chilling this weekend? Very nice, Lurka. Okay, there we go. It's still not completely. But yeah, that'll be fun, Lurka. Oh god, has anybody seen the image of one of the bigger scarabs holding a knife? It's adorable. That's one of those meme models that I would make, and I need to start making more of them. Okay. Now for the pinkish red glow. By the way, Lurka, this is the blood red I have. Problem is, it's army painter, so it's like it's speed paint, so it's kind of somewhere in the middle of these three tones, but I can make it almost this red. That's how I do this glowy effect that I put on them. That's the it's one part matte white to one part blood red. Ta-da! That's how easy it is. Ooh, that actually makes them pop out a little bit more. That's good. Annoyingly, these might be my best looking scarabs. If I had a good lighting to show them off. Okay. Let's get the terrain paste out. Where the fuck's my terrain paste? There it is. Note to self, I should have bought more of this. Alright, Lurka. Because I really don't feel like painting 3 models tonight, even though I could probably paint that pendant in an hour. What do we think? Yeah, I think she'll be... She's going to be tabletop exclusive. She's going to be a... I forget my rule of 3. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm trying to remember my jokes of what a 3... Yeah. There's models that are good from 3 feet. There's models that are good from... Was it 313? I don't remember. I had the joke. I forgot my own joke. Basically, there's models that are really good from a sitting down, looking at them from, like, tabletop. So there's models that look really good because you're looking at them from like 3 feet away and looking at a whole army of them. There's models that look really good when you're sitting at a D&D table. That's what she is. And then you have models that are so good when you're looking at them, it's like, wow, you're holding it close and seeing all these details. She's at tabletop. On the tabletop, she's going to look good. You're going to know what I'm trying to convey. She looks good. These guys are almost... You could be holding them in the palm of your hand looking really close, and it's like, wow, this is really detailed. But these guys don't take a lot to do that. So... Alright. I don't really feel like painting anymore, so we're going to switch back to just chatting. The better question is, Lurka, what do we want to do? Do we want to do some ghost videos, or do we want to go do some 40k in 40 minutes? Because I'm kind of game for either. At the same time, I'm also game to just go to sleep. But I feel we need to at least go till 9:30. Alright, I think there was a new one for 40k in 40 minutes, so let's go pull that up. Because they had like a New Year special or something, and then we can call it after that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I missed some details. Fuck it, I don't care with her. Let's leave that running while we look. Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, we did. Okay. Alright. We've got a Astra Militarum versus Adeptus Mechanicus from 2 days ago. That looks interesting.
It seems the Imperial Guard have poked their noses too deep into the Mechanicum of Mars business and uncovered some heretical technology that could brand the Martians for censure. The Adeptus Mechanicus, however, have disavowed all knowledge of said transgression, yet they seem to be defending the Archaeotech cast with extreme prejudice. Imperium versus Imperium, just another day in the 41st millennium.
Yeah.
This is 40k in 40 minutes, the interdiction of Mars. Today's match features Admech versus Gardnik in a 1,500-point battle of Ballistic Skill 4.
I'm excited. I am playing my guard. I'm enjoying my guard intent. They really
Yeah, because he's got the remote control, and of course he's enjoying his guard.
Wave of reinforcements to just surround the opponent with bodies.
Nick's army today consists of a Cadian Castellan, a Death Corps Marshal, a Tank Commander, and Ursula Kree. He's got some Cadian shock troops, some Death Corps troopers, a big squad of infantry, as well as a Hellhound, some Kasserkin, a Lehman Russ exterminator, a Scout Sentinel, and of course his favorite, a remote control Rogel Dorn battle tank.
Love the Rogel Dorn tank, and this one is even remote controlled.
I mean, you kind of have to with that thing.
I've brought a very classic Imperial Guard list, a bunch of tanks supported by a bunch of infantry. The Guard really benefit from all their units working in concert to support overlapping fields of fire and really help each other out. The Adeptus Mechanicus is our enemy today. They are throwing down all bonds of fellowship.
The AdMech Codex was released in December, and I'm just trying to work my way through the detachments, and this time around, It is the Cohort Cybernetica.
He's got a Cybernetica Datasmith, a Tech Priest Engine Seer, a Tech Priest Manipulus, a Techno-Archaeologist. In fact, that's Indiana Throne, named character from one of our patrons. He's running a Skitarii Vanguard with some Castellan robots, Cataphren Breachers, an Onager Dune Crawler, 3 Cerberus Sulfur Hounds, some Sicarian Infiltrators, haven't seen them on the table in a while, a Scorpius Disintegrator, and 2 squads of Sidonian Dragoons with Taser Lances.
And while the Cohort Cybernetica has stratagems that benefit vehicles, I'm going to just try to play some infiltrators, try to do some other things with the scoring units to try to maximize on how I can do secondary objectives.
Today's mission is priority target, so each objective is worth 5 points, up to a max of 10 per turn, and 15 points at the end of the game should you still hold them. Our mission rule is targets of opportunity, so the players will be drawing 3 secondary cards, and we are playing sweeping engagement, diagonal deployment with long table edges.
Tack, let's do this. Let's fight. The Civil War is here. The Admech betrayed the Imperium for the last time.
Okay, there, that's set.
So, who's deploying first?
Oh, yeah, you choose.
So please deploy first.
This is a dense table. I'm going to do my best to hide as much as I can. A unit of sulfur hounds, and they're just going to hide here.
Tack has some fairly fast units, so I'm gonna have to do some proper screening, hold off his forces, and make sure my tanks can be shooting away. Well, I'm gonna start off with a unit of Krieg Guardsmen. We're gonna go with the Marshal, and they are going to hold this objective.
Cataphren Breachers.
Another infantry squad. Ursula Creed is gonna go down behind this building here.
God, everything is just so
My
right now for
infantry are
me.
just going to go on the bottom floor. I'm just placing on the top so that we can see them. Squad of Skitarii Vanguard.
Another big 20-man blob with Acadian Castellan attached to it.
So this is Indiana Throne, named by a patron from the special character tier.
Really?
Here so that you can't see them.
My Katsukin.
I just realized it was an Indiana
Here
Jones
comes the robots.
pun.
I wanna
God
kill the
damn it.
robots.
Squad of Dragoons.
Scout Sentinel is gonna hide behind this building.
Out of line of sight.
Put my Rogaldorn back here.
Then I'm just going to put down my engines here.
I've got one last drop. That is my Exterminator Autocannon Lehman Russ. I've got a little bit of a parking lot here.
Just a smidge.
And then I've got infiltrators.
You got one last drop here. The big tank walker thing.
Onager Dunecrawler versus Rogaldorn. This could be interesting. If that neutron laser starts rolling hot, Nick's going to lose a lot of vehicles quick, but there's not a lot of clear shooting lanes. Both players are going to have to move and set up their shots because they cannot sit and just shoot from their home deployment zone. Solid table build this. Both players have still chosen a double castle. Should be really, really interesting to see who goes first and how much they're willing to poke their nose out.
You ready for it? Who's going first? I want you to go first.
I know you do.
I want you to come closer and then I can shoot you. You roll high, I roll low. Oh.
I'm going second. This is great because Nick is going to give me all the information that I want on how he's going to play today.
This episode is brought to you by Baron of Dice. Baron of Dice is your go-to source for resin dice. That's right, hand-swirled resin and silicon molds provide a heavier, more balanced, and most importantly, bubble-free
that's
die
good to know.
that is then precision machined and laser engraved. No
Yeah.
imperfections, no balancing
Had to
issues,
check
no
something
micro
for
bubble issues,
work.
and no mold lines. They offer square corners, round corners, matte finish, six-sided or polyhedral dice sets, and of course, customized dice for your gaming needs. We love Baron of Dice. In fact, you can get our play-on gray and orange dice from the Baron. Make sure to check out the website in the description below. Now, back to the action.
Good luck, sir.
Good luck to you.
I'm going first. I don't like it.
Nick's going to be going first, and his turn one, he draws Area Denial, Investigate Signals, and Behind Enemy Lines. Tak is choosing to conquer imperative this turn. It's going to give him assault on all of his weapons and an extra AP versus Nick's units that are still in Nick's deployment zone. Order time. Kazir can get move as their extra order. Ursula
This is one of those
gives take
things
cover
where I
to
would
those
actually be
Kazir
really
and
interested in this
to her own
normally. I
unit.
just right now
The tank
everything's
commander
a
gives
haze.
move to that Russ exterminator and take cover to the door. Not a bad idea to give it a little bit of protection. Everyone else seems to be either taking
Not really a
cover or
haze, it's
taking
just-
cover. Both players have a command point. Let's see
My
what Nick
sinuses
does
are
in
just
his
so
movement
full.
phase.
It's like.
Command phase is over. Let's move. My Kasrkin, I'm gonna have to throw them away a little bit here. Score some points. I can always just bring them back with reinforcements. They don't have a character in it, so it's fine. It's all for the greater good. I mean, it's all for the Emperor.
Cute.
Scout Sentinel is gonna move back, be wholly within 9 inches, and investigate signals over here. It's a remote control tank.
That
Honestly.
Robo Dorn is so awesome. Well, thank you very much, Ground Effective, for sending it our way.
Yeah, I would love to have a tank like that, or make my
He's
Roboborn
chosen
like
to
that.
move the Lehman Russ out to try to get a couple of shots early here. His Sentinel's going to investigate signals in the back corner. That'll score him a couple points. Nick's really shifted his castle forward. Thank goodness we don't use templates anymore. Look at that pile of bodies.
Move phase done. I've moved up about a little tiny bit of shooting.
Lehman Russ Exterminator fires into the Onager. Nothing. Heavy bolters, las cannons, nothing. Autocannon, nothing. Oh boy, that's a real quick turn one for the guard. However, Nick scores 7 secondary points. He's got 5 on area denial, 2 on investigate signals, and is discarded behind enemy lines for a command point. That puts him to 2. 2 is a magic number, because if he loses an infantry unit, he can reinforce them for 2 command points immediately. Tax turn 1 now, and he's pulled no prisoners, assassination, and deploy teleport homeward. Boy, those are tough draws.
Priest Engines here is going to do a blessing of the Omnissiah onto the Onager Doomcrawler.
He's putting the Castellan robots into the Conqueror protocol, giving them the extra shots. That's going to be helpful because they do shoot a ton. Oh, a command point on Motive Imperative. That's going to give that Dragoon squad +3 to move and +1 to their advance and charge. Jack's using auto divinatory targeting on the Castellans as well, so they're going to get +1 to hit and ignore cover on that nominated objective, which in this case, he's chosen the center. He's out of command points, but he's set to do some real shooting.
Dragoons have a data tether. On a 5+, I refund that command point. I do not. So then on to movement.
The Castellan robots move up to kill some Kasrkin, looks like. Karen infiltrators are performing deploy teleport homer mid-table. Oh, the Dragoons have advanced up both flanks. Cataphrons advance forward. They're in the open somewhat, but they're pretty hardy. I'm not super worried about them.
See what the robots can do if they've got a ballistic skill of 3. I'm hitting on 3 because you're on that center objective, and I did elect them for auto divinatory.
Castellans open up on the Kasrkin, down to 2 remaining.
Pull it into Kasrkin. I get +1 to infantry. Let's see how many shots I get first. 6, only 6 shots. I only get 6 tries of this. Only 2 hits. 2 wounds, AP 2.
However, I do get cover this time. Still on a 4. Hey, I saved him! Double!
Oh, the Scorpius has failed to kill the Kasrkin.
That's too bad.
Onager Doomcrawler now. Neutron laser into the Russ Exterminator does 3 damage. Rest of the guns go to the Cadians.
Cognus Stubbers. Out of 6, I hit you 5. 1 sustained, goes back in, back to 6. Wounding on 3s. 5, so AP 1.
Cover brings it back to a 5. 1 save, you've killed 4 guardsmen. I'll take it from the back.
Declaring charges. I'm going to try to charge with the chickens.
Sidonian Dragoons attempting to charge and stuff Nick's tanks, declaring into the Krieg unit and the Exterminator. Nick overwatches for a command point, and the Dorn almost kills a Dragoon. Wow, that is really big, as it's probably going to die to the fight back now. Huge.
They're both able to hit because 1 and 1. They're both going to go into the tank. The Dragoon unit isn't really good at taking out tanks. However, it is going to stuff Nick in that deployment zone. We're going into the fight phase. The Dragoons are going to now fight into your tank. They have 4 attacks each, hitting on 4s. Sustain 2. 5s, lance back to 4s. Only 2?
4s up for the tank.
The Leman Russ only takes 2 wounds, and Nick claps back. Can 7 infantry kill a Dragoon?
Oh, the Leman Russ is gonna hit you 6 attacks. Back up, peons, then I hit you 3 times. So it wounds you once. Don't fail it.
I don't feel it.
Then all the infantry are going to pile in and hopefully kill you. The sergeant's gonna attack you with his power weapon, 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. I hit neither of them, that was my best chance. And then regular attacks, hitting on 4s. I hit you 4 times, winning you on 6s. 1 wound! That's all I need!
Nope.
Come on!
My turn is done.
Tax kept no prisoners, he's discarded Assassination, and he's managed to deploy a Teleport Homer. He will get an extra command point for that discard, but 7-3 after 1 is a fairly typical turn 1 in 10th edition. However, Nick's got some real choices to make here. Does he risk the Battle Shock test on his Khazarkin to hold the center, or does he use his insane bravery now to get himself 5 points? Let's find out.
While we're off to a slow start, I think this is going to be a photo finish. There's going to be a lot of destruction.
You say that, and then one of you is just going to get a shit ton of good rolls and just destroy half the army. Because that's usually how this goes.
Start of turn 2, Tack changes to the Protector Imperative. That's going to give him the heavy keyword on all of his weapons, and ignoring an extra AP into his deployment zone. Nick's pulled Defend Stronghold, Extend Battle Lines, and Secure No Man's Land. He's spending his command point on Insane Bravery to hold the middle. That still leaves him with 2. Ursula Creed's unit is going to get Take Aim and first rank fire, second rank fire. The Khazarkin have Take Aim.
The tank commander is going to give Take Aim and Take Aim. The Krieg commander and the Cadian Castellan are giving the Cadian command squad Take Cover and Move, Move, Move.
The Krieg also get Move, Move, Move.
All right, so move it, please.
Cadians move up to take an objective.
Yeah, there it is.
Ursula's squad moves out to get a line on the unwounded Dragoons. The Khazarkin have moved up. Tack, Overwatch with the Breachers, so many shots, a dead unit, and that's actually 2 no prisoners points. And because they died, Nick spends his 2 command points on reinforcements. They're going to be coming back.
Then that's the end of my mood phase. The last thing is there anywhere that I can put this thing down that actually helps me? I'm going to bring in my Hellhound. I don't like having to bring in my Hellhound. The problem is, if I leave the board where it is right now, my commander will be dead. I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Hellhound and direct all of Tack's shooting at him so that my commander lives. 6 to the table edge, deployment zone. All right, shooting phase. We'll start with the Rogogorn. He needs to take out both of these. He's got Take Aim, which is basically just gonna bring it back to 4s because they have stealth. Let's start with the Castigator Gatling Cannon with 12 shots, and I'm hoping to plink off that 1 wound. Hitting on 4s, I hit a bunch of times here, and wounded 2 times.
But oh, I'm okay.
Heavy Stubbers! Hit you 3 times, but 1 of them sustained, so actually 4. Wounds you once, -1, I believe. I got him! Now his big guns. Meltas! It wounds, the Melta wounds at -4.
I have an invuln. It's not a very good invuln, but it's there. 5. I got it.
The coaxial battle cannon. This one's actually hitting on 3s. Doesn't matter, don't hit either. So because the Sentinel giving me reroll 1s to hit against that target, I'm gonna reroll the 1. Oh, it still fails. The Sentinel has got nothing else to shoot at. Auto cannons, hitting on 5s, because of, oh, hit him. Auto cannon, that is a wound at -1.
I'm okay.
Hunter Killer Missile. Misses. Exterminator.
Oh, wow, it takes the Rust to take the Dragoons down. Down they go, though.
I do explode.
I'm not feeling pain for the Krieg. Save it. The Krieg don't feel it. And the tank takes 1 more wound from the explosion and down to 7 wounds. The infantry squad takes 1 wound as well.
I'm like up to 5.
Our infantry squad is going to fire everything into these Dragoons. They have first rank fire and take aim.
Ursula's squad now, and Tack is making saves like a boss.
Yeah, Carl, if you're watching, that was for you.
As I said,
45
it's
las
one of
gun
those
shots.
things where one of them's
Need
going
more
to start
dice.
rolling
Actually,
really
I just rolled
well,
this
the other
twice.
one's going to start rolling like crap.
All right, so hitting on 3s, but hitting on 4s because of your silly stealth ability. So hitting on
Oh, it's going
6s.
to take it.
Take none. Okay, and this is the other half of the las guns. I got 1.
I'm okay.
I don't know how to do about nothing. Chem cannon into a very unoptimal target. I got full shots at least. It's Torrent, so I automatically go to wounding, but it's strength 2, so wounding on 6s. Nothing. One shot Hunter Killer Missile. Might as well shoot it now.
Yep.
Misses. Heavy bolt. Miss. Your stealth sucks.
Nick's got no choice. The Demolisher has to target those Dragoons. Tax making the saves again. What? Only one got through. Oh, this is rough.
That was rough, man.
Into Nick's turn 2, he did score 10 on primary, and he has scored 10 on secondary, so he's sitting at 27 to Tax 5, as Tax just scored no prisoners on Nick's turn. Tax still has a command point. Nick has none as we head into Tax turn 2.
That could have gone a lot better. Now, fortunately, I did score a lot of points on primary and secondary, which means I'm in a good spot on the scoreboard.
You say
However,
that.
I did almost no damage to Tax Army.
Yeah, you say that. And all that's gonna happen is just bullshit.
Tax scores 10 points on primary here, and he's drawn Engage at all fronts, Bring It Down, and Storm Hostile Objective. All of them are eminently doable. Onagar gets a 5-up Feel No Pain again from that character. Tax going to use Auto Divinatory Targeting again to get those Castle and Robots Ballistic Skill 3, and they're going to ignore cover again on the center objective. Movement phase now. Silverhounds have moved up to position. Ursula Squad overwatching here.
It does have a Voxcaster in the unit, which means when I use a stratagem on it, on a 5-up, I can get that back.
Nick regens the command point.
So I'm going to start with the grenade launchers. They're going to do the frag grenades. 2 more for blast. Frag grenades get only 2 hits. To do 1 wound.
I have cover, so because I have a 4-up save, I get the +1. So I'm okay.
Plasma guns. I'm going to overcharge them. Always be overcharging. No 6s, unfortunately. I've got a once per battle round ability. Might as well do it now because there's no other point to do it. Do a free stratagem on a unit within 12 inches of her. I'm going to use it on this unit to reroll to try to get a 6.
I do love how he doesn't paint the face, he
Didn't
just
get
has
it.
the mask
Either
on
blow
for
up.
her.
One of them blows up. And then 45 plasma gun shots. This time's 2 minus 1. 1. I just rolled 25 dice and rolled 1 6.
Oh, more this time.
See, there's a few more.
Statistically,
Fives.
that's actually kind of
I
scary.
got 2. Wait.
You kill him.
Well, that's a thing. One dead Sicarian. Breachers move into position to open up. Techno-archaeologist runs out to block those incoming Kazarkin.
So then we're going to go into the shooting phase. All right, so Kazan robots are going to fire into the infantry in the middle. They have a ballistic skill 3 because you're on that objective, and they didn't move, so they're heavy procs, so I'm hitting on 2s. I still rolled 2 1s in there. On 2s, and this is twin linked. 8.
Ignores cover. So 8 on 6s. I saved 2 of them, and then I have a 5-up Feel No Pain from the Marshal, which I saved 2 more. So you've only killed 4.
Oh, Castellans are shredding some deathcore big time.
Flesh hit blasters. On 4s, there is more misses than there are hits. So winning on 4s, 4.
I get cover on a 4-up. I save 2 of them, only 2 go through, and then I get a 5-up Feel No Pain. Should I make both with a Stephen Boxcar?
Silverhounds roast some infantry.
Flaming Breath. How many do I get? I get 12. Winning on 4s?
5 AP1s, 6-ups. Don't get any, you've killed 5 more guys.
Pistols. So I've got 2 Foster pistols in there. I got 1 hit, 2 and 4. That is a wound.
Don't save it, you kill 1 more.
And then here comes the Mechanicus pistol off of the Sergeant. That is a miss. The Onager Doomcrawler. 2 shots with his neutron laser.
Neutron laser fails to wound. Command reroll to get 1 through and only 3 damage.
4 wounds remaining on the tank. You have bracketed it, however.
The Stubbers. Nothing.
Oh, God damn it.
Hitting on 4s because I moved. That's 5 lethal so far. All of these missed, so I'm gonna just try again. Yep. I'm auto wounded 11 times.
Oh, the Hellhound is getting whomped. Down he goes.
Okay.
Everything from the tank.
Scorpius Disintegrator into Ursula Squad kills 12 models. Wow.
I think that is it for shooting. I will go into charges.
The Silverhounds are into the Cadians doing a mortal wound. The Dragoons hit Ursula's shock troopers. Sicarians are into the Krieg.
go into the fight phase, I'm going to activate the infiltrators. In a Paladin move, I'm going to just touch the tank with the guy in the back there.
Ah, it's a little sneaky move here.
You should take battle shock tests for the Kriegsmen as well as the tank.
Oh, the Scarians cause battle shock on the Krieg Guardsmen, and they kill 5. The Dragoons now into those shock troopers.
Missed 4 times, and I'm wounding on 2s, 4 at AP2.
That just kills 4 guys.
Silverhounds managed 5 wounds in the infantry squad.
All right, you get to fight back.
Yay! Acadians have piled in, and let's see if they can't do some damage. I have 1 sergeant there, so he gets 2 attacks with his chainsword. He hits once. What's your toughness? Nothing. 2 hits, no wounds.
Ursula Creed, doing some work, manages to seriously wound a Dragoon. The Death Corps now get their +1 to hit and wound because they're so wounded into the Sicarians, and they only kill 1 of them. Big turn for Tack here. He's going to discard Storm Hostile to gain himself a command point, so he's sitting at 1. Nick still sits at 1 command point. He's defended Stronghold to take him to 30. Tack is up to 22, 10 primary, 12 secondary.
Okay.
This is big. This is very big.
Tack choosing the Conqueror imperative again this turn. Tempting target, deploy homers and no prisoners or Nick's draws.
Where do you want a tempting target? So I'm going to take this objective away.
Ursula squad gets duty and honor.
I'm going to also give them, because she can give 2 orders, move, move, move.
The Krieg squad also get duty and honor.
They have a medic.
Well,
3 guys come back.
he's at least winning
2 guys
points
come back.
wise.
Katie
for
and
now.
Castellan squad gets duty and honor. Nick needs the extra leadership, not necessarily the OC.
The Rogel Dorn take aim. All right, so now I got some battle shock tests to make. Katie and Castellan.
Infantry need that +1 to pass. Wow, good thing for duty and honor. The Krieg succeed their battle shock. The Leman Russ fails its battle shock. Ursula's squad succeeds battle shock. That is big time good. Nick's hits at 40 points at present, 20 on primary, 20 on secondary. To Tax 22.
Damn.
Let's go into the movement phase and let's have some fun. So the only way
Somehow
I can take
he's
this tempting
winning
target
just
is
via
by pulling
points.
back
That's still
through
interesting.
your miniatures, which unfortunately trigger a desperate escape test.
Nick risking the desperate breakout here. He loses 1 on desperate escape. Tack overwatches into the squad, re-rolling with his breachers full re-rolls. Can Nick survive this? Nick needs 1 5-up save. No! Creed uses her tactical genius to get the re-roll. Fails. Nicholas has risked it for the biscuit, and it has failed. However, Nick spending 2 command points on reinforcements, and that squad, minus Ursula Creed, will be coming back.
This unit of infantry are going to fall back. They can fall back and still shoot. They're going to fall back just enough to be out of range. Now, this objective is stickied. Casterkin.
Time to bring the reinforcements in. Here we go.
And then, could you help me put 20 guardsmen back there? Welcome back, infantry. Welcome back.
Ah, yes, the guard. Throw bodies at the problem.
In the
What
initiating
goes
phase,
away.
my sentinel is to declare these dragoons as their target, which means anything that shoots them gets a reroll 1s.
The Leman Russ Exterminator has managed to kill one of the Dragoons. Sentinel fires into the Dragoon. Nothing. Infantry squad into the Silverhounds.
Now, I have sustained hits 1 because of the Katie and Castellan. I also get those sustained hits on 5s. Autocannon gives me 1 sustained. That is 3 wounds from the autocannon.
I made the ball.
Plasma rifle, overcharging. Hits once. Doesn't wound. Doesn't blow up. It does not. Plasma pistol. Doesn't wound. Doesn't blow up. Bolt pistol. Doesn't hit. Crack grenade launcher. That's a hit. That's a wound. That's damage.
Please tell me 2. Because if I pull
There
this
are
guy,
times I
the
think his
Rogel can't see
dice
them
are
anymore.
just cursed.
D3 damage. 1 damage.
Doesn't,
No!
good
A
God,
last
he rolls
gunshot.
like this all the time
It
when we
misses.
watch
It's
him.
rapid fire. I have to fire both. It hits the other one. Strike 3. 5s. I don't wound. This unit has to die, otherwise this unit toast. The Rogel Dorn is not going to fire. It's going to fire out of combat everything into these guys, threading the needle right here. I did take aim, so we'll be hitting on 3s, then back to 4s for shooting out of combat.
The Dorn now into the Silverhounds, and he's got him.
I'm going to fire the caster again, and they're all going to fire into the Dragoon. So the Melta guns are going to have to fire into the breachers. Into these breachers.
Okay.
I hit twice.
I'm going to use my once per game ability to give him a 4-up involved.
I wounded twice.
I'm okay.
He just rolled double sixes. And then everything else into the Dragoons. His 2 plasma guns overcharging. Hits them both. There was 1 wound there.
Okay, then it goes through.
2 damage. Down to 3 wounds remaining. And does it blow up? It does not. Hotshot las guns hitting on 4s. 1 hit. And so I've just got this tank left.
Demolish it now, and Nick is in the conundrum of splitting fire or not. We all know how I feel about this. You know, Gordon Gekko may believe greed is good, but in Warhammer, greed is not always good. And more often than not, leads to you not killing anything.
He has so many guns. He has a lot of guns. He probably overkills this thing, but he doesn't for sure overkill this thing. Internet, should I split fire?
Yes.
I am going to split fire! The Demolisher cannon at the breachers over here. I'm gonna fire the las cannon and the heavy bolters at the Dragoon. I reroll once against the Dragoon. Heavy bolters. Hit once.
Again.
Didn't wound.
Nope.
All right, las cannon.
Oh god, that sounds so
It
weird right
hits!
fucking
That's a
now.
lethal wound! Don't! Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, D6 plus 1, so I need a 2.
You do.
Don't get a 1, don't get a 1!
The Dragoon lives! I called it!
And it brings you down to 1 wound. All right, well, demolish into the breachers. D6 plus
Oh,
1
that's
shot
so
plus
sad.
1 for blast. Hey, I got 7 shots. These breachers are all toast. Hitting on 4s because there's no -1 here, right? I hit 3 times, 4 times. That is 3 wounds for you.
I make 1.
-3 D6 damage. Strength 14. D6 damage. D6 damage.
So you kill 1.
Only 1 Cataphren dies. That's it. Say it with me, folks. Overkill is best kill. Overkill is best kill.
All right, so lastly, we've got a couple charges to make.
Scouts going to attempt to charge,
Yeah.
and they have failed.
It
The
is.
tank commander is going to try to charge into your turkey. Nope, fails again. That is that. Let's go into the combat phase.
Ongoing fight phase now, and Nick fails all of his required battle shock checks from those Sicarians. That could be big. Sicarians have done nothing in their fight phase, but they forced battle shock on the Dorns and on the Krieg.
I'm gonna fight you back. All right, the Rogal Dorn's gonna try to take the glory and squash some guys. Hitting on 4s. Hit you 3 times and wounds you twice. Squish!
Yep, I've got 1 wound remaining.
And then all the guardsmen have to pile, except for this one, is going to stay on the objective just in case. You never know. So one of the sergeants with his power weapon hits you twice and wounds you on 3s. No, doesn't wound you. The marshal tries to hit you with his power weapon and hits you 3 times. 1 wound, AP2.
Okay.
They're dead, but Nick is seriously disrupted this turn. That is really big.
All right, so that's the end of the turn.
Nick does score 5 points on deploy homers and 4 points on no prisoners. He's discarded tempting target for a command point, puts him up to 1. Tack is still at 1, but Nick has widened his lead here, 49 to 22, as we head to Tack's turn 3.
Let's see here.
Those battle shocks are absolutely huge. Tack can wipe the Krieg squad now with impunity and could even steal Nick's home objective if he's got a mind to, as everything in that pile in front of him is battle shock. Nick won't be able to use the reinforcement stratagem on the Krieg this turn if Tack wipes him out. Tack has drawn overwhelming force, defend stronghold, and secure no man's land.
Good draw. Not easy. We'll see what I can do.
Onager again blessed for a 5-up Field of Pain. Tack's got assault on all his weapon profiles at present, so he can actually run up the board and still shoot.
Damn it.
Plus, he's going to get an extra AP versus targets that are still within Nick's deployment zone, which is a lot of them.
Battle shock test here, please.
7. So I think I'm okay. So I'm going to stay in the double shot profile over here.
10 points on primary takes Tack to 32. He's got auto divinatory targeting on the Castellans again to be at 1 command point to Nick's 2.
Movement phase.
Zoom, 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 the Scorpius is up the board. Skitarii Vanguard running up the board. Onager Dunecrawler making a break for it here to get within rapid fire of his Cognis Stubbers. The Cataphrons have moved up. Castle the robots move to take the middle. They're going to be tough to shift.
Before anything, I'm going to shoot Vanguard.
The Vanguard fire on the Kree guardsmen and kill a few. The Castle is now trying to clean them up.
2s, 6, and
Okay.
1. Oh, 6s.
I got
Let's
1
see.
6. 1 damage each, 5 up, feel no pain. Save 1 more. 4 more guys.
And then on 2s. 5.
6 up. So, the guardsman's dead. Feel no pain. He's still dead. And then all the rest are on the sergeant. He only has 3 wounds, but he has an invulnerable save. So he passes 2 with his invulnerable save. 2 go through with 4 or 5 up, feel no pains to make. I make 1 of them, he dies.
The breaches are gonna go.
Tank commander.
Yep, only 3 of them in the front are in rapid fire. The last 2 are outside of rapid fire.
As you fire into the tank, I'm gonna spend 2 command points on Armored Might.
He lives because of that armored might. That is 2 command points well spent.
He lives! Mahaha! Armored Might! A tank commander's alive. That's huge. He has 5 wounds remaining. All right, this guy's gone into the castle again. Bring it.
So how many shots do I get? I only get 3. 6s are mortals. 3, about 2 damage each.
3 ups. Save 1. 2 guys die.
Attack split and fire with the Scorpius Disintegrator. Misses completely. Just 4 models in the squad left. Onager fires into those infantry reinforcements, and 10 of them are dead.
Okay, then I think we go into charges.
Sidonian Dragoon charges and fails. Command reroll. Data tether doesn't give the command point back, but he's in.
No other charges.
That Dragoon is trying to kill the tank, and it fails. It's still at 5 wounds.
Okay, let's see if you kill me.
At 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. You've got 1 wound left. I can do this. I hit you once. Strength 7, wounding on 4s. It's a wound. No.
I did not fail.
Big turn for Tack, though. That's 10 points on secondary to put him at 22 secondary, 20 primary, 49-42 in favor of Nick. However, Tack still has Defend Stronghold, and there's really no way Nick can stop that.
Sorry, I'm okay.
Beginning of round 4, and Tack is going to go back into the Protector Doctrine to get heavy on his weapons again. Nick has drawn new secondaries. He's got Bring It Down, Storm Hostile Objective, and Engage on all fronts. Infantry get Duty and Honor for their order. He's got Take Aim on the Exterminator and the Rugaldorn.
Yeah, I
Duty
feel like
and
it's
Honor
gonna
on
be-
the Kazakhin, but time to roll
He
Battle
said
Shock.
it was going to be a
The
photo
Kazakhin has
finish.
succeeded.
I think it's going to be.
Executioner fails.
And the tank commander. It's like 79-10. We're good here.
Oh, the Canadians have failed their battle shot. That is huge. Nick
Maybe he
only
was right
scores
about being a
5
photo
on primary. Losing 5 points on primary
Or
is
maybe not.
absolutely massive, and he's already used Insane Bravery way back on turn 2. 54-42 for Nick.
All right, in the move phase.
Kazakhin moving up now, attack overwatching, and here come all of the guns. Ooh, dead. Woof. Infantry run out to grab an objective.
And we're bringing the Scout Sentinel within 3 inches of those robots so that I can get the objective when they die. Let's shoot.
The Sentinel has marked the Castellans for reroll 1 to hit. Shooting phase now, and Tack uses Lord of the Machines to attempt to shut down the shooting on that tank. It will still make it -1 hit, however, it's already hurt like this, so it's not going to make much of a difference.
All right, so I'm gonna take a leadership test here. The really wounded. 5, 6, 7, 8. I pass.
So you're
Okay,
-1 to hit, which
I feel
doesn't matter.
better.
You're already -1 to hit.
Slightly.
Oh, so if I had failed, you couldn't have shot at all.
Yeah.
Roll the door. It's gonna split fire. It's got a lot of guns, so it needs to. So basically, everything's going into the turkey except for the big giant gun, and it's just gonna go into the robots.
No,
Oh, the Dorn
overkill.
downs that one Dragoon. A pressure cannon into the castle and manages to kill.
Lehman Russ Exterminator into the
Oh,
assault
I
robots.
forgot it had
Rapid fire
one
at this
wound.
range for his auto guns, so 8 shots. Hitting on 4s because of taking rerolling 1s. 4. 3 wounds.
I'm okay.
Las cannon. That is a miss. Finally, heavy bolters. 3 hits, 1 wound.
I'm okay.
All right, so anything else that now shoots the Castellan has an additional AP. Then we're gonna go with the Sentinel. 2 shots with his autogun. Hits you nothing. We are gonna move on to this squad right here. They moved within range here. So I have an autocannon hitting you on 4s. Hits once. What's your toughness?
9.
Okay, 1 wound.
Go, sir.
3 damage. Down to
4.
plasma rifle. Overcharging. That's a miss, but I reroll 1s because of the Sentinel. That's a hit. And that's not a wound. Does he blow up?
Oh, I forgot to take something.
Crack
Where'd it
grenade.
go?
That is a hit. That is a wound with the crack grenade.
That's 1.
D3 damage.
That's probably why everything's
One.
acting up.
Down to 3.
And a couple las guns there. Hits twice. Wounds nothing.
Oh, the Castle and Robot lives. Attack keeps the objective. No Storm Hostile for Nick.
Tank commander, the only other target he's got is these breachers right here. D6 plus 1 shots with a big turret. 4 shots. Blast, give me 1 more. Hits you 1, 2, 3 times. And I stood still, so those are lethal hits. 3 wounds.
-2 because of cover, so I have 5 ups. So here we go. I make 1.
D6 damage with each one. First one does 3 damage, kills a guy. Second one does 2 damage.
One's got 1 wound remaining.
Heavy bolters, 3 sustained. I wounded you once.
I'm okay.
Oh, those breachers are tanking everything like crazy. He just can't kill them.
I have to take this objective away from you.
Sentinel charges the Castle and Robot. Big pillow fight mid-table. No change, though.
I think you managed to stop a lot of points happening, unfortunately. Because of that failure of the battle shock test, and because of failing to kill that robot, I think it's going to be hard to take Storm Hostile, because I think he can just take all his units and jump on that objective. Engage on all fronts, I've got some fast-moving units that could possibly take that, so I'm going to go for engage on all fronts.
I think that might be a decision that he's going to regret. Having Storm Hostile instead of engage on all fronts is literally just flip 1 from tack, and he has the body still to do that. He's pretty close to maxing secondary already, so I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make. He scored 5 points there on Bring It Down. That takes him up to 34 secondary points and 25 primary. It's 59 points. Tack does defend Stronghold to go to 45. This game is super tight, folks. I don't know how it's going to end.
Well, it's usually 4 to 5 rounds these guys do.
Tax turn 4, auto divinatory targeting again on the castle, and that's on the objective mid-table. He's pulled tempting target.
Attempting target, which one would you choose? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to come get that one.
Investigate signals and behind enemy lines.
My cards have completely denied me scoring.
The Onager, once again, has got a 5-up, feel no pain. 55-59 in favor of Nick, as Tack has scored 10 more points on primary.
I will stay
Nice.
in the shooting protocol over here.
I'm really
We're going to
expecting
movement
the
phase.
Mechanicus to win,
runs
but it
up
would
the
not
middle of the
surprise me
board.
at this point if the guard do.
Cataphrons stay put to give him heavy.
And we're going to go on to the shooting phase. All right, we're going to start off with the Dune Crawler. Neutron Laser and Stubbers are all going to go into the only tank that it can see. 1 hit. Strength.
Neutron laser, more like neutered laser. That Onager has done jack squat this game.
That's so frustrating.
Breachers into the tank commander.
Nick again using Armored Might to reduce incoming damage on the Rust commander, but no joy, he dies. He shoots on death, and he manages to kill a breacher when he does so.
I salute you.
Vanguard fire to the Sentinel, not much in it. Castellan fires as well, Sentinel's down to 3 wounds. Scorpius Dune Rider now hurts the infantry squad and downs the Sentinel with its missiles.
I scored none of my secondaries.
Tack has discarded everything but Investigate Signals. Investigate Signals is possible as he has that character to do it. It's 59-55 for Nick. If Tack doesn't get exactly the right secondaries, he's got no chance.
This is a really tight game. I have just this couple units left. Can I hold on to this minor point lead?
Yeah, it's really close.
Last turn of the game, and oh my, is it tight. 3 more objectives, assassination, and capture enemy outpost. Capture enemy outpost is terrible. It's impossible for me to do. I'm gonna spend 1 command point on new orders to draw a new one. So I'm down to 0 command points, and I'm going to overwhelming force, which is kill something on an objective. So if I can kill that unit,
I can't
that's
hear you.
two objectives scored.
Tack's chosen Conqueror imperative, so he will be able to advance and shoot as all his weapons get
You're
assault.
talking
That
really
is key
quietly.
to getting into corners to score. Nick gives the Cadians move. That's it. That's all for orders. The Executioner
There
has
you go, I
finally
can hear
passed
you
his
now.
battle shock, and so do the infantry.
In the movement phase, the risky
You're still
play.
quiet,
but
never
if I
mind,
get
I thought
6,
you were.
I can get in range of that objective in the center with the infantry. So let's go for
I'm
it.
good.
Hooah! I got the 6!
You rolled it.
I got the 6! It's a 6! Yes! Woo!
What?
Infantry, vomit across the field. Get within 3 inches of the objective. Try to get engaged on fronts with
We're
this.
just
this,
watching
this
some
tank.
40k
3
in
wounds
40
remaining.
minutes.
Tack overwatches into the Rust Exterminator. He could kill it,
So.
but takes it down to 1 wound instead. Oh, wow.
All right, so into the shooting phase, I'm gonna start with these autocannons, and they're gonna go into this robot. I finally get to do the lethal hits on 5s plus sustained hits on 5s.
Autocannon from the infantry do nothing.
Rogaldorn, it's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, and I can't tell if you're really quiet or if it's me. If you're
You
talking.
made 2 of your invuln saves.
Tack ignores that damage because of the engine seer enhancement. That's the first time he's had to use it.
That's cheeky. That's cheeky. Take an autocannon. You twice, and one of them's lethal, and the other one, so just 1 wound.
No, I can't
Nope,
hear
closer.
you is what
3
I'm
damage.
saying.
You explode. No. So now all the rest of the guns need
Bye.
to kill that character right there. Let's do the heavy bolters. 2 lethal to become sustained, or 3 lethal to become sustained. 7 wounds at -1 from heavy bolters.
Like I said, I
Do
can't
get
hear
cover.
you, Chubito.
I'm okay.
What the what? Gatling cannon. Stay on 4s. I got 2 lethal and a couple hits. How does he have a 2 up? 5 wounds for you.
Just turn me up.
I'm okay.
Castling down gives Nick 3 in overwhelming force with his 3 in engage, and that's going to max his secondary at 40, but he still needs to minimize the amount of Tack's guns he can bring to bear next turn.
I really should have not taken.
Better?
1 second. Oh, I turned you down for some reason. There we go. You're fine now. Alright. You're fine. I can hear you. Yes.
Take an engage in all
Okay.
fronts. I should have taken the other one.
Well,
Overwhelming force would have been so
I-
much better. I would have scored 5.
I'm getting over a head
Take
cold
an
or
executioner
something.
into the breachers.
I'll be.
I hit at
Yeah.
-1, so I'm hitting on 5s. Wounds 1.
Alright, let me give you a
I'm okay.
better.
Last cannon. Misses. And heavy bolters.
As soon as this is done, I'm gonna go
Sustains
raid
plus
somebody, and then
that.
I'm gonna go to
No.
bed pretty quick
That's the
after
end of my
that.
turn.
Whew. And a turn 5 for Nick. Sees him max out his secondary points. Still sits at 35
And if I'm
primary.
feeling better,
He's
we'll
done
do a
all he
stream
can,
tomorrow.
folks.
If not,
It's
I'm
up
probably
to
just
Tack's
gonna take
secondary
tomorrow
draws
night
now.
off.
He's got investigate signals already.
Okay.
If he can get the right
We'll
draws
see.
here and can complete both of them, he could pull this one out. It's 75-55 in favor of Nick right now.
All right, well,
see you
I did
later
what I could.
again.
I've scored a bunch
Okay.
of points. Bring it on, Tack.
Bye-bye.
Let's see it.
Wipe you off.
Bye.
Full clutch. New orders on his last turn. Tack adds extend battle lines as well as area denial. If he kills Nick off of the middle, I think he pulls this out. It's 65-75. Before we do any scoring, here we go. Tack trying to kill out that squad to get area denial
Okay,
in the
the
middle of
zinc's
the board,
working.
and he's got
Good.
so many guns.
So I'm investigating 1 signal here, and then area denial. I just need to wipe out that unit there. I just need to go kill that troop unit that's in the middle there. That's gonna get me all the points I need on secondary.
Can you kill this unit?
Possibly.
Nick knows there's no way he can possibly hold it. That gives Tack extend battle lines, and it gives him area denial, and the 2 points, that's right folks, 2 points for investigate signals sees Tack jump to 97 to Nick's 95. Wowee wawa. What an absolute nail biter of a game. Congratulations, gentlemen, on a hard-fought game. What a score.
Yeah, I kind of called it. I knew that. I kind of called it. I figured the
95 in favor of
Mechanicus
this
were
episode's
gonna
winner,
win. I just
Tack.
didn't know by how much.
Probably the closest game I've had on the channel in an incredibly long time. It could have been anyone's game, and those are the kind of games that you want to play.
Tack, thank you so much for playing. That was a blast. Nobody's tabled. We both have units left, and it is an incredibly tight game. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, you're awesome.
Also, a big thank you to this episode's sponsor, Baron of Dice. Make sure to check out their website at the link.
Well, yeah, Imperium still won no matter what. Alright, Lurka. Do we have a raid target for the night, or shall I pick somebody? The fuck? That's weird. Who is playing the Callisto Protocol? Mizuki's not on, is she? Oh, she's playing Stardew. Yeah, let's go. Alright, Stardew, Darktide, or, yeah, fuck it, let's just do... Yeah, fuck it, let's just do Lady Mizuki. And I don't know everybody's schedule, Lurka. But yeah, let's go raid Lady Mizuki. As I said, I don't know if I will be streaming tomorrow. We will see how I feel. If I'm worse than I am today, then we're definitely not streaming. If I'm feeling better, we will be probably doing a Blue Twitch stream, and we're going to be playing a new game that I got to try out. So, I hope you all get a good rest. I hope you all have a good evening. I hope you all feel better than I do. I'm going to get this raid cooking. We will see how I feel, Lurka. Because I could wake up tomorrow and all of this is gone. So, I'm not making promises. Don't be surprised if I say I'm not feeling good, though. But, like I said, I hope you all get a good rest, and I hope you all feel better than I do tomorrow. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you again when I do. Bye, my lovelies.
Attention. Whoopsies. You said put me in a stew.